Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Cleveland Browns and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Cam Little after the opening kick. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Browns first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Cut out left. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down from the 42.
Panther 60.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
On the jump.
12 yards. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Out of the gun. Here's Sanders. That's complete to Tillman outright. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
70.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive block. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense to the line fast.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and 2, here's Lawrence. Pass caught. It's Hunter. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. To the air, Sanders. That one's complete over the middle. Ooh, he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. They got 21 yards on the play, and that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On 1st down, here's Sanders. A little screen pass for Judkins. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And that is the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Here's Sanders now. Rolling left, buying some time. He tucks it and takes off.
As a quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go, here we go. Smacking, they shoot.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He's going deep. This is brought in at the 15. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that was scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Here we go. Hey, Jupiter.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. This certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Lawrence here running the sneak. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. The Jaguars are going to call their 1st time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
On red. Hey, ginger. Done. Think right.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
7-yard pickup.
Easy.
Lawrence
working from the gun. Not much scoring at this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us, more football coming up from Everbank. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
Lawrence throwing here. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick six.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. LaQuint Allen to return this. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey.
Now Lawrence coming off a pick. Throw left side, complete. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
1st down.
30 left.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go.
Lawrence with it on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Rip, 23.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
1st and
Easy,
10
route.
at the 48-yard
Hey,
line.
Soko, so high.
Throwing from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. He's trying to push the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Go. Round ball 80. Let's go.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And the Jaguars get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 43.
11. Here's the 24.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Hey.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted! And the Jaguars return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 2nd and 3 now.
Hey, Lions.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Hey, here we go, baby. Here we go.
Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hey, Juke. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times.
And he will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars tie things up at 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. One last play before the break.
79 Broncos. Here we go.
Looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. This is Allen to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They'll start the second half with Etienne. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at the most as this play picks up 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
No run here. Etienne. And that short gain is enough for a reset it down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first. They're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Hey.
Who's carry now? This is Bashal Tutu. And that's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Etienne gets it. He's pushes all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, East, hot.
They go right back to ETN. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. It's the rookie out of UCLA, Brock, Carson Schlesinger, making the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Red on red. Turn, this is hot.
On second down, it's ETN. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Hey, Lion.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
13, Luke.
Jaguars first down.
Here we go.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. No up the middle, none outside either, Brock, so give him just 2 yards on that carry. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th.
Hold the ready.
Second down now, 7 to go.
All right, let's go. Hey, tomatoes.
Now it's Lawrence. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Browns have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
They'll take over 1st and 10. They're on the 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Judkins on the drop down. And this one doesn't go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Got it. Ready?
Second down now, they need 7.
Let's go. Gravity line.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That's complete to Tillman outright. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Back to throw, here's Sanders. And he can't escape, Jaguars all over him. That sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Now Sanders. Put the body on the line for his team.
When coaches discuss their favorite plays of the game, I guarantee you this one's going to be on it. Not just because of the catch, but because of the effort to go lay out and bring in an off-target throw.
Gravity line. Hawk 70.
Back to throw it. Trying for the deep ball. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have possession starting at the 10.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Here he is to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. We've set it down from 37.
Jaguars. First down.
Rip.
Here's ETN on first down. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
4 yards on the pickup.
He'll look to throw it.
Second and 6.
Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Rayshon Jenkins makes the play. And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 14.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This is Allen to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready up.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Great job. Phil.
Now Lawrence coming off a pick. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The Jaguars are going to call their first. Timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Cleveland.
We've set it down from 37.
19, 18. Get it. Steady.
Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, couple up that.
And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
He's back to throw. Hits him on the in route. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
19, Charger. 19, Charger.
Back to throw. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Rayshon Jenkins makes the play. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is TG tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. This is Allen to return. And he doesn't get very far, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Trying to push deep downfield. And there's our last-stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
So the Browns will take this win home with them. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. With Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.